Hello guys, I'm Matt and welcome to another episode of Updates and News. It's been quite some time since last time, isn't it? Been over 6 months actually, and for that I have to say sorry to all of you. Today I'm here to explain the reasons of such absence and to give you guys some updates on how the Vegito project is going, since I stopped talking about it both on Twitter, YouTube and Reddit. This first part of the video is going to mainly focus on me talking about why it's taking me so long to complete Vegito, what I'm dealing with, how much I expect it is still going to take, and so on. In short, it will be the updates of this video, while the second part will be focused more on the news aspect. I will show you guys some revamped assets, new screenshots, and as said on Twitter and in the community post prior to this video's release, a small segment of one of the animations we are working on, but more details on that later. So, for those who do not know, I'm almost 21 years old and I'm currently studying graphic and product design at university. Last year I started studying something else in another university, but this year I changed to study what I really liked. Therefore, I found myself in a new environment, totally different from the previous one. And although I already had a lot of experience both in high school and in the year of university that I did, I found myself overwhelmed by an unimaginable amount of things to do. And of course, since university is my main priority, I had to give it my all. Luckily, I came out of it, but the last months of 2021 were perhaps the worst of my life. I will not go into details since these are private matters, but in addition to the great stress from university, there were various other things that contributed to worsening the situation. And in such a context, I couldn't work on Vegito. I tried a few times to do some stuff here and there, but it was very difficult, since every day I arrived in the evening that I was incredibly tired. Despite this, I still managed to make a good amount of progress, especially during the Christmas holidays where I had a bit of free time. However, now I have my finals, and to be exact, I have to do 7 written exams and 4 oral tests, just in about a month and a half. You can understand that since there are so many, it will not be easy, so Vegito won't see any progress until I'm free again. I will still try to go on somehow, but until the exams are over, I do not guarantee anything. However, there is not only bad news in this video. The current level of progress is quite good, and yes, I know that I've been telling you for months, but trust me, we are in a good position this time. We have already started to animate various stuff, and we have almost finished the assets to be drawn. I don't think it will take much longer. Probably the beginning of the summer I should be able to finish everything, and my wish would be to finish it before the 3rd anniversary from the beginning of Multiverse Mission X, which is in April, but I don't want to make you promises that I'm not 100% sure to keep. So it all remains a big maybe. Another reason why it's taking me so much is that in these 2 years of work, the project has evolved enormously, and in a way, I also evolved with it. For example, the drawings made 2 years ago are on a different level compared to those in recent times, given how much I've improved during the time I was working on this project. So, I found myself several times to go back on my steps and correct or redraw old assets that had poor quality compared to the recent ones. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I had to redo various animations from scratch. I'm also very stubborn and I want to create perfect animations that convince me 100%, or at least try to do it. And so I found myself several times to change many details during the making. But now we are almost there, and you have no idea how many secret things I've been keeping hidden from you all for a long time, so as not to ruin the surprise. Your wait will be rewarded, and this is a promise that I am 101% sure I can keep. So thank you again for your great patience. But now, the most interesting part of the video. Speaking of revamped assets, here are 2 comparisons between the old and new versions of these assets. What do you think? There is a big difference, huh? As usual, it is up to you to understand from which animation of the card they are taken from, and above all, to which reference they refer. Now, let's move on to the 2 new screenshots. Here they are. I must say that I'm really proud of both, but the one on the right remains my favorite. Vegito was drawn by Hanish, a friend of mine who is helping in this project, and I must say that it seems almost official. He really did a fantastic job. Try to guess from which animations and references they are taken. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, since probably the whole video. After this long absence, it's only right to show you something more than just images. Remember that what you're about to see is not a final version at all, but a first test that will be improved and adjusted several times between now and the final release. Take it as a small taste of what we are working on. Take a look. Then, what do you think? What you just saw was a very small part of their entrance animation. Hope you enjoyed it. And with that, I'm done for today. I apologize again for disappearing for so long, but I think you can all understand that there are other priorities in life, and for now I have to devote most of my time to them. As soon as I have more time, I will get back to work on Vegito, so don't worry. Until next time, bye guys.